Lavender, beekeeping, animal totem, flaxseed, crackers, clarity, what the planet really needs, synchronicity, east-west, short grain, brown rice, coconut water, sarong, meditation. Higher cosmic force, Hafiz, microfestival. Blessed infinite blessings, forest, radiant, candida cleanse, lingam. Hey there, it's Mastin Kipp, founder of thedailylove.com, and I have an admission to make. Since the beginning of Daily Love TV, I have been reading from a teleprompter because I've really wanted to deliver the most amount of value in a short period of time, and it just didn't feel right. So from this moment forward, all Daily Love TVs are going to be me, live, unscripted, off the cuff, giving you all the insights that I know directly from my heart to yours. So I wanted to let you know that and get right in to today's topic, which is this. What is the process of lasting transformation? I don't know if you're like me, but in my own life, you ever do this thing, you want to try something new. Maybe you want to go to the gym. Maybe you want to start a yoga practice or start a business. Doesn't really matter what you want to do, but there's this new thing that you want to do and you get so excited. And there's all these studies that talk about, oh, it's 21 days for a habit or 28 days for a habit to change a habit. But do you ever do this? You ever try something new and go and go and go, and then you hit a threshold where you think to yourself, this is too hard. I should quit. I got to give up. This is something I'm very important I want to talk to you about. That threshold in your life is literally the difference between living your dreams and staying where you are. And it's this threshold of being uncomfortable. Now, below this video is a link to an article that goes much deeper on this topic, but I want to break down these 3 processes to lasting transformation. And it kind of comes in 3 phases, 3 steps to really creating a new habit. The first step is excitement. So whenever there's something new, it's like, I want to be excited. I have this new idea, this new venture. I'm going to go to the gym, whatever that might be for you. There's all this excitement. And we imagine it in our minds and all the things that are going to happen, all the outcomes that's going to be there. And we get so excited. But then what happens? We put it into practice. And we start to do the hard work. And you're at the gym, lifting those weights, running on the machine, or maybe you start your business and it's hard to put the website up, or the clients aren't coming, or you don't really know what your product or service is, and we hit inevitable roadblocks. And that's the phase of changing a habit or transformation that a lot of people don't talk about. It's the frustration. And what's interesting is that the 3 phases, the first phase is total excitement. The second phase is frustration. The third phase is that you've actually mastered it and it's in your body. But there's a huge gap between the excitement and mastering it over here. There's that middle phase of all that frustration. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about the frustration. So in my own life, one of the hardest things that I've had to constantly work on is physical health. Growing up, I was always the fat kid. I've talked about this a few videos ago. I've had a problem with emotional eating. And for me, my health and fitness has been just not ideal pretty much my entire life. And as I've started this daily love process and gone further and further and further down the road of the daily love, and I've have an incredible relationship. We are doing very well financially. We're serving lots of people, really having an impact. But my body has been something that's really, for me, still sort of like the last bastion of transformation. So the last year or so, I've really been interested in how to really physically transform. And what's interesting is that I haven't applied that same concept or philosophy to my body that I did to the daily love and other areas of my life. Because I can tell you, making the daily love happen, it's been years and years and years of working on it. There have been times where I've wanted to quit. There have been times when I want to give up. There have been times when I feel all is lost, or that I don't feel important, or I just feel like it's a waste of time. But what I did in those moments is I kept going. And I started to realize, you know what? I actually have the muscle already to keep going in one area of my life, but not in my other area of my life. I don't have it in the physical body sense. So what I've been doing over the last year or so is realizing I need to apply that same daily love muscle of every day showing up to my body. And so I've been doing that, but what's interesting is I found that because of my travel schedule and because of everything I had scheduled well in advance, because I scheduled, 6, 9, sometimes 12 months in advance because we have so much stuff going on, that my schedule wasn't allowing me to go as deep in my body as I wanted to do. So I actually made a commitment to myself starting in 2014. One of the top priorities is working on my physical body. And so for me, what that means is I had to cut back on travel. I had to start saying no to people that wanted to maybe hang out or do meetings in person. I had to just start doing some more stuff on phone calls and really actually creating time for exercise. And I can tell you when I first started to do this, it was so exciting. I was in that excitement phase. But eventually you get to this place where you're exercising, or I was exercising, and I just want to stop. And this time what I did is I kept going just a little bit further than I normally would have. And all of a sudden I started to see these massive breakthroughs in my life. I started to get shoulder striations. I started to see muscles popping out, triceps popping out. And what was most exciting is I started to step into this phase of exercise is who I am. So before I started this phase, exercise seemed like something I had to force myself to do. But now that I'm slowly starting to come out of that frustration phase into this is who I am phase, my body demands that I work out. And I was recently in Europe for a couple weeks and I actually couldn't work out as much as I wanted to, and I physically felt it in my body, so much so that when I got off the flight back from Paris to Los Angeles, I got off the flight, the first thing I did is I went to the gym, and I've exercised every day since. It's been 7 days in a row, and my body craves it more than anything else. So here's my question for you. Is there a new habit in your life that you really want to cultivate, that you want to bring forward? Maybe it's a writing habit, or it's an exercise habit, or maybe you want to stop smoking or stop eating sugar, or whatever it is for you. Is there a habit in your life that you want to really cultivate? So what do you do in the frustration zone? Because really how we handle the frustration zone determines the quality of our life. Because once you got a habit down, it's who you are, that's easy. But that frustration zone is really where we want to live. So in the comments below, I want you to leave 2 comments. The first is, what did you used to do when you get frustrated? What did you used to do? Maybe you quit, gave up, made some excuse that this isn't, for someone like you. And the second part is, what are you going to do now? Knowing now that how you deal with frustration is how you deal with life, what is the new habit going to be for you in that realm of frustration? How are you going to handle it? The Daily Love community is a group of seriously loving, caring folks. Hit up thedailylove.com and leave your comment and join in on the conversation and meet and support these amazing people. Also, we publish a rockin' daily email full of inspiration from me and all kinds of amazing experts from around the world. Head on over to thedailylove.com and sign up for our email to get these awesome daily doses of love. Also, if this video has inspired you, please feel free to share it with your friends and family and anyone that you think might benefit from it. And as always, this is Mastin Kipp saying, take action and make it real.